From dark highway havoc to reckless yellow light runners, police flashing lights to Honda hit and runs, bad drivers worldwide is back on the road, so buckle up. Our first video shows why you shouldn't try to beat a yellow light. This Redditor was stopped at a yellow light when a Tesla driver tried to beat the light and T-boned a turning vehicle. The impact sent the turning vehicle into a sign, almost flattening it. The Redditor doesn't have any updates but said both vehicles were towed away. Our next video shows a freak collision involving a trailer. This Redditor was passing traffic in the left lane. Suddenly, he encountered a trailer stopped sideways in their lane. Without time to react, they slammed into the trailer. To make things worse, this happened at night on a dark interstate. See that car stopped with hazard lights on? Yep, that is the trailer owner. Cops came and talked to them before they had to deal with their insurance. This accident happened on a Friday, and the Redditor bought a new car on Wednesday. Thankfully, the Redditor wasn't hurt, but the same cannot be said for their car. This Redditor shared the dashcam video he captured 6 years ago. He was about to pass an Amazon truck when the driver began merging into their lane. The Redditor had to dodge the truck by driving on the shoulder. If they remember right, they called Amazon and reported the incident. This Redditor's mother was driving with her family on I-90. When traffic on the highway came to a complete stop, the Honda driving behind the Redditor's mother didn't stop as well.
Chopin! Honda bombed! Honda bombed!
After rear-ending their vehicle, the Honda driver sped off down an on-ramp, cutting off a truck in the process. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. The police said they caught the Honda's license plate using traffic cameras and found out they had a suspended license. Now that explains why they sped away from the collision scene. This anonymous user was driving when they were cut off by a nocturnal cyclist. Sadly, the user wasn't the only one who observed this dangerous maneuver. A cop behind the user also spotted the cyclist and turned on the flashing lights before pulling him over. Captain Stupid was passing traffic in the left lane when the driver of a white SUV crossed 2 lanes of traffic, forcing them into the shoulder. Thankfully, Captain Stupid managed to avoid a collision with the reckless Durango driver. This Redditor was running errands and went by the local FedEx office to ship a package. While they were inside, they heard a terrible screech and a wreck. Let's see what their dashcam caught. An SUV pulled into the road, right in front of a passing car, resulting in a T-bone collision. The SUV driver seemed fine, while the woman that hit the SUV was bleeding and in shock. The Redditor talked to her husband on the phone and to her granddaughter when she arrived. The Redditor stuck around until the ambulance took her to the hospital. This Redditor was driving down a Canadian road when they had a close call with a semi-truck. After colliding with a crossing deer, an oncoming semi-truck jackknifed across the Redditor's lane. Thankfully, they slammed on their brakes and avoided a collision with the semi. Sadly, the deer passed away. This Redditor witnessed an impatient Jeep driver cause a collision. The Jeep driver sat through an entire green light before changing lanes without looking, colliding with a Chevy SUV. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, and both drivers pulled off to the side before the red light even expired. Uncle Bob witnessed a cop back into a gas pump. This is actually the first video we've gotten permission to use from Poland. Speaking of Europe, if we get permission to use more clips from the United Kingdom, we will create a special best of episode. Stay tuned. This Redditor had a close call with a turning VW. The driver of an oncoming VW turned left without looking, nearly colliding with the Redditor. Thankfully, the Redditor was driving defensively, so they honked and swerved to avoid a collision. Nice job.